Fellow alums, I'm Michael DeMichele, class of 1963. Upon my completion of my Ph.D. in history at Pennsylvania State University, I joined the faculty at the University of Scranton, and for the next 51 years, I taught history and political science courses. Day school, night school, graduate school, summer, intersession. I'd estimate probably that I taught about 12,000 students. That's conservatively 12,000. Took 1,000 on London study tours and chaired the history and political science and history departments for over 30 years. I've had truly an amazing and outstanding career at the University of Scranton. At the end of this semester, I shall retire from full-time teaching at the university. And because of the wonderful experience I've had and the wonderful colleagues that I've had at the University of Scranton, I decided to endow a scholarship in honor of all those faculty that I taught with for the last 50 years. It will go to a history or political science or international studies student. The endowment, although I was able to initiate it, is quite substantial, and I counted on history and political science, international studies, public administration, and MA history students to help me make the scholarship as palatable and as financially rewarding as possible to the student that would receive it. I've been overwhelmed by the amount of money that we have collected. I've been humbled and gratified by your contributions that have helped make it a meaningful award. We're also very gratified by the wonderful cards and letters that we've received, the emails saying such kind things about my colleagues and myself, and feel very, very blessed that we've had the opportunity to teach so many of you. Perhaps some of you are wondering who the portrait is that's hanging on my wall. Well, it's a copy of Thomas Lawrence's The Duke of Wellington, which hangs in the Apsley House Museum, the Wellington Museum in London. This was a copy that was done by a student of mine in 1972. His name was Jim Ruan. He's now retired and lives in Florida with his wife and family. It was done in 1972, and he graduated in 1974. The Duke of Wellington, of course, was the great hero at the Battle of Waterloo who defeated Napoleon on June 18th. 1814. I'm not one, if those of you who have taken any of my classes, to be big on dates and never asked the date on any of my particular exams. However, this year I'd like you to remember one particular date, and that date is May 6th of this year. Why May 6th? May 6th because May 6th is the day of giving to the University of Scranton. And I wanted to remind you of that. I hope those of you who did not give any contributions to our scholarship fund, that you might consider doing so this year. Those of you who have already given a gift to the university in honor of our scholarship, please consider doing it again this year. It will make you really feel good. You're doing something for our alma mater. I know many of you feel that your education has been of great benefit to you in your life and your career, and it will truly make you feel good if you could give something back to the University of Scranton. If you're going to give it to our scholarship fund, please make sure that you earmark it for the DeMichele Scholarship, which we'll also read in honor of 50 years of the faculty here in the History and Political Science Department. May God bless you, and may God bless our alma mater.